All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Friday here on the channel. Kind of a crazy one yesterday with that misclick on the size, but today, two pretty decent trades. One of the charts looking fine. So let's break it down. Let's trade. All right, first trade today here on RERE, pop it up nicely on the scanner into the 40s. I go ahead and click 500 shares and get that filled at 345. So front running the $half mark a bit here. 500 shares seems bigger than normal, but the range and the price of this one, it's really not. So I put 300 out down at 330 pretty much immediately because it starts coming down almost instantly after I get that fill there, and then I get that fill almost instantly on those 300 shares, and then I go ahead and put another 100 out at 325, and initially I'm going to put the last 100 out at 320, although I am going to change my mind on that order later on. So we'll see if we can get this fill here at 325 for the next 100 shares and get down to just 100 shares left. So basically 20% of the initial position size if we can get the fill down here on RERE at 325. You can see it's still even hitting up on the positive scanner because this thing made such a big move here from the threes all the way up to almost 350. So, you know, that's a pretty decent percent-wise move when you're only a $3 stock to sub $3 stock to begin the day here. So sitting here at 325 with the next 100 shares, just waiting and seeing what it's going to do. And if this thing does want to pop up really to high a day or maybe through 350, I was going to kind of restart this one, get back to my original share size there of the 500 shares. So I was going to get ready to put in another 300 if it made that move, but hasn't done it yet. Starts coming down towards 325, and it's going to go ahead and get me filled right there at 325. So now I'm down to 100 shares left, and we got that order sitting there at 320, but I ended up changing my mind of what I wanted to do with that, and I decided I was going to try and get those 100 shares down below 3. But about 30 minutes or so goes by, it gets down to like 305, hovers there, and then comes back up into the 320s, 325. It starts putting in a little bit of a topper there, so I put a stop in at 326 at where I was going to cut it, but hopefully it's going to kind of top out here and come on back down, which thankfully is what it does. So you can see it starts coming right back down, and now I'm waiting to see if we can get under 3 to take off another partial position here. I'm going to look to piece this out, this last 100 out into 50s. If we get a nice move down here below 3, so that stop looks like it was in the exact right spot. So here we go. We do get the move below 3 on the bid. I go ahead and put 50 shares out. Don't get that fill immediately there, so I'm like, did I miss this? Did I miss the nice move down below 3 here? I'm not sure, but we're just going to leave those 50 sitting there at 3 now, and we'll see if it can come back down there and get me the fill, and there it does. So we've now got 50 shares left, and I'm trying to get these down below 290 if I can, but this time it kind of goes sideways, and at this point I'm tired. I'm kind of done with trading on the day, so I decided to just close this one out. And at least I thought I was done with trading at the time, but I decided to just close that one out there. So plus 108.50 on it. Can't complain. I really like this chart. If all my charts look like this one, we'll be making mad dollars with the trading here. So really happy with this one, and especially the patience here in RERE. A little bit later in the morning when I thought I was done, I'd actually already edited RERE, and I saw this popping up, and I was actually able to have the foresight to go ahead and click the record button. Go ahead and get started on NOV here, 100 shares short at 1942, and I will look to add into this one if it can start making a move up towards and through 1970. So you can see it kind of making a weird move here where it faded off all morning and then coming in with a bunch of volume here and a big pop up off of 19. So in there on a 42-cent pop in, you know, a couple couple minutes, 2 minutes or so, a little bit less, and now if it can get up through that 1970 mark, that's where I'm going to look to start adding, and then from there I push up towards 20 if I can get that. So we do start pushing up towards 1970 here, but can it get the break up through the 70s? There it is. I clicked that button, get the fill there. We now have 200 shares short at 1956 here on NOV. Like I said, was trying to get up 20 for a final add. Did okay hanging on to this one. I was really trying to get it down below 1930. You can see it tried a few times here, and it just could not break this 1930s. I was like, come on, just break the 1930s, get down into the 20s. I'll be happy to take that. And actually, Tesla's falling off like crazy right now as I look over recording this, but we're trying to get down through the 1930s into the 20s, but just kept hanging on and hanging on and hanging on. So I was like, all right, you know what, I'll just take 75% off here. Maybe the rest will be able to go for me. So I take 75% off there, down to 50 shares. We'll see if we can get those down below the 1930s or not. But, you know, another 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes goes by, and I just gave up on it. So plus 33 on that one. Can't complain. I will take it and be done with the week. So plus 141 today. Pretty happy with both trades overall. Can't complain. I'll take it. I'll move on. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit like and subscribe. I'll see you later.